Disastrous defeats, just a few of sport's most memorable losses.
Sport is one of life's great spectacles, and winners often inspire admiration and respect. But what about the losers? Here are some of sport's most memorable moments of defeat. 6-love, 6-love. That was the score in the final of the French Open in 1988 when Natasha Zvereva took on Steffi Graf. The game lasted 32 minutes, the shortest Grand Slam final ever. Afterwards, Zvereva reportedly said she was just too good. Heavyweight boxing star John the Quiet Man Ruiz had the same problem when he met David the Terminator Tua in the ring in 1996. The fight lasted 19 seconds before Ruiz was knocked out cold and seeing stars. Still, at least both of them lived up to their nicknames. But at other times, sports stars only have themselves to blame, like Lindsay Jacobellis. With seconds to go in the final of the Winter Olympics snowboard cross event, Jacobellis had a huge lead. There was just one simple jump left to complete, and then the gold medal was all but hers. But instead of just doing the jump, Jacobellis tried to do a method grab, a difficult and completely unnecessary maneuver. She fell over and could do nothing but watch helplessly as her opponent passed her by and gold turned to silver. Still, at least Jacobellis took her defeat well. "Snowboarding is fun. I was just having fun," she said afterwards. Jean van der Velde probably wasn't having so much fun on the 18th hole of the Open Championship in 1999. Virtually unknown before the tournament, van der Velde found himself 3 shots ahead at the end of the final round. Golf's greatest prize was 1 hole away. Alas, it proved to be 1 hole too many. Van der Velde let the pressure get to him and played a series of crazy shots, ending up in the water. He famously followed the ball into the water to see if he could still hit it out. This defeat has gone down as one of the greatest chokes in modern sport. Sometimes failure can make you more popular than ever. Take Eddie the Eagle Edwards from England. He entered 2 ski jumping events in the 1988 Winter Olympics and came last by such a long way that he became an instant celebrity. At the closing ceremony, the organizing committee president, Frank King, gave a speech in which he said, "Some have won gold, some have broken records, and some of you have soared like an eagle." At that moment, 100,000 people in the stadium began to chant, "Eddie, Eddie." Who says no one remembers the losers?
Listening and repeat.
French Open. French Open. French Open.
The French Open, a major annual tennis tournament in France.
Took on.
To take on. If you take on a sporting competitor, you try to win against them in a game. The ring.
Ring.
The ring. The place where boxers fight.
Knocked out cold. Knocked out cold. Knocked out cold.
To knock out cold, to hit and make unconscious.
Seeing stars. Seeing stars. Seeing stars.
To see stars. If someone sees stars, they see imaginary flashing lights after being hit on the head.
Lived up to. Lived up to. Lived up to.
To live up to. If you live up to a reputation, etc., you do what people expect you to do.
Nicknames. Nicknames. Nicknames.
A nickname, an informal name.
Blame. Blame. Blame.
To blame. To say that someone is responsible for something, often something bad.
Huge lead. Huge lead. Huge lead.
A huge lead. If a runner, etc. has a huge lead, she is far ahead of the other competitors.
Was all but hers. Was all but hers. Was all but hers.
Was all but hers. It was 99% hers provided that she didn't make a mistake.
Passed her by. Passed her by. Passed her by.
To pass you by. If someone passes you by, they go past you and continue advancing.
Let the pressure get to him. Let the pressure get to him. Let the pressure get to him.
To let the pressure get to you. To let the tension, pressure, stress affect you in a negative way.
Chokes. Chokes. Chokes.
A choke. Inform an unexpected loss at the last minute.
Sword. Sword. Sword.
To soar. To fly high up into the air very quickly.